Few players in baseball history have a legacy as impactful as Jim Thome's. A hitter with unparalleled power, known for his flawless technique and overwhelming strength, Thome is more than just a name in the record books. He is an icon, a figure that transcends the sport and continues to inspire generations. His journey, from the modest fields of Peoria, Illinois, to the biggest stages of Major League Baseball, is a story that blends raw talent, tireless dedication, and a passion for the game that few can match. As one of the rare players to hit 600 home runs, Thome solidified his place among the greatest of all time. I'm Alder Santos, and welcome to our channel, Baseball Legends. When we talk about baseball legends, but what makes his story truly special is not just the numbers, but the way he played. With humility, respect, and a genuine love for baseball. Imagine a player who not only dominated the field, but also became synonymous with integrity and sportsmanship. In a world where success often leads to corruption, Jim Thome stayed true to his values, earning the respect of teammates, opponents, and fans worldwide. Whether it was the impact of his devastating swing or the quiet influence of his leadership behind the scenes, Thome proved that true success is measured not just by trophies and titles, but by the legacy you leave for those who come after you. He wasn't just a player. He was a force that elevated everyone around him. Watch this video until the end to discover all the fascinating details of Jim Thome's incredible career, from his early steps in baseball to becoming a true MLB legend. We want to hear your opinion. What was the most memorable moment of his career? Leave your comment below and share your memories or curiosities about this iconic slugger. Your participation makes the discussion even more special. But who is Jim Thome really? What made him so special in a league full of extraordinary talents? How did he manage to transform a brilliant career into a legend that still resonates in every corner of baseball? Get ready to dive into a story that goes beyond the sport and explore the life, triumphs, and challenges of one of the greatest hitters in history. This is the journey of Jim Thome, a man who didn't just play the game, but redefined what it means to be great. Jim Thome is a name that resonates deeply in the history of baseball. Recognized as one of the greatest power hitters of his generation, his career was marked by impressive numbers, memorable moments, and an impeccable reputation both on and off the field. With stints with the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox, Thome left an indelible mark on the sport, cementing himself as a legend whose impact is still felt today. Jim Thome was born on August 27, 1970, in Peoria, Illinois. From a young age, he showed an interest in baseball, inspired by his family and the local community. Growing up in an environment that valued hard work, Thome quickly developed an ethic that would become a pillar of his journey. During his years at Limestone High School, he began to stand out, catching the attention of scouts and paving the way for a professional career. After being selected in the 1989 MLB draft by the Cleveland Indians, Thome began his professional journey in the minor leagues. Despite facing challenges in his early seasons, his determination and eagerness to learn soon began to shine. In 1991, he made his MLB debut, giving a glimpse of the talent that would make him one of the greatest names in the sport. In the 1990s, Thome became a key player for the Cleveland Indians, a team experiencing a period of resurgence. He started as a versatile player, but it was his bat that quickly set him apart. In 1995, Thome helped the Indians reach the World Series, the franchise's first in over 40 years. Though they didn't win the title, the season marked the beginning of an unforgettable legacy. Thome was known for his ability to hit home runs with ease and consistency. His swing was a combination of refined technique and raw power, making him feared by opposing pitchers. During his time with the Indians, he recorded incredible seasons, including a franchise record 52 home runs in 2002, a record that still stands today. In 2006, after a brief stint with the Philadelphia Phillies, Thome joined the Chicago White Sox. Despite the team change, he maintained his bat productivity. His arrival brought leadership and experience to the squad, establishing him as a central figure in the team's formation. In his first season with the White Sox, Thome hit 42 home runs, proving that his ability hadn't diminished with age. One of Jim Thome's greatest accomplishments was reaching the 600 home run milestone in his career. On August 15, 2011, while playing for the Minnesota Twins, he achieved this historic feat, becoming only the 8th player in MLB history to do so. This moment was a celebration of his longevity, consistency, and skill, solidifying his position among the sport's greats. Throughout his career, Thome was selected to the All-Star Game 5 times. This honor reflected not only his talent, but also the respect he earned from players, coaches, and fans. Each appearance was an opportunity for him to showcase his skill on a national stage, representing his teams with pride. Thome wasn't just admired for his performance on the field, but also for his conduct off it. Known for his humility and professionalism, he was a role model for younger players and a beloved figure among fans. His work ethic and dedication to the sport inspired a generation of athletes, while his involvement in community causes demonstrated his commitment to making a positive impact beyond baseball. In 2018, Jim Thome was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame, receiving one of the sport's greatest honors. With 89.8% of the votes, his induction was a celebration of his extraordinary career and the lasting impact he had on the game. During his acceptance speech, Thome reflected on his journey, thanking family, friends, teammates, and fans for their support over the years. Jim Thome represents more than just numbers or accomplishments. He is a symbol of dedication, passion, and respect for the sport. His career serves as a reminder that success in baseball isn't just about talent, but also about hard work, resilience, and love for the game. While players come and go, Thome's impact remains, inspiring future athletes to chase their dreams with the same vigor and determination he displayed throughout his legendary career. Thome was more than just a player. He was an influence on the development of modern baseball. His approach to hitting, patience at the plate, and ability to identify specific pitches helped redefine the role of a slugger in contemporary baseball. Many young players studied his technique to improve their performance, highlighting the extent of his impact. Jim Thome's story is also a lesson in persistence and overcoming obstacles. Despite the challenges he faced, such as transitioning between teams and the physical demands of a long career, he never lost focus. His dedication to the sport and his willingness to keep learning were key factors in his longevity and success. Another notable aspect of Thome's career was his connection with fans. He was always accessible and genuine, creating a special bond with the people who followed his work. This relationship made him not only a respected athlete, but also a role model for the baseball community. As time passes, Jim Thome's legacy continues to grow. His influence is visible in both the players who were inspired by him and the stories fans share about unforgettable moments. He remains active in the baseball world, contributing as a mentor and in other capacities that help shape the future of the sport. In addition to his individual achievements, Jim Thome played a crucial role as a mentor and leader for his teammates. Throughout his career, he was always seen as an approachable player, willing to share his vast experience with younger players. His humble approach and work ethic were qualities many tried to emulate. Younger players often highlighted how Thome's advice on hitting technique or game mentality had a significant impact on their careers. On teams like the Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox, Thome was more than just a player. He was an emotional and strategic anchor. His ability to stay calm under pressure and motivate his teammates was something that separated great players from leaders. This was reflected both in the locker rooms and in crucial moments during important games. Though Thome never won a World Series, he had memorable performances in the playoffs. In 1995, he was instrumental in the Cleveland Indians' journey to the World Series, providing a crucial power boost to the team's lineup. Even when the title slipped away, Thome proved his worth in high-pressure moments. Years later, with the Chicago White Sox, he also helped keep the team competitive in a playoff setting. His impact went beyond the statistics, directly influencing the team's confidence. Thome always seemed to stand out when the pressure was highest, solidifying his reputation as one of the game's most reliable players. One of Jim Thome's signature traits was his unique stance at the plate. He held the bat with his hands high, a position that became his trademark. This style, combined with his powerful and fluid swing, made him one of the most feared hitters in the league. His ability to adjust his swing depending on the game situation was a testament to his baseball intelligence. Thome was also known for his patience at the plate. He wasn't just a raw power hitter. His ability to wait for favorable pitches and work counts made him a constant threat to opposing pitchers. This balance between power and strategy was one of the reasons he remained relevant for so long. While Thome's impressive statistics speak for themselves, his impact goes far beyond that. He was an ambassador for the game, representing baseball with integrity and passion. His exemplary conduct inspired both fans and players throughout his career. The respect he earned in the league was universal, with opponents often highlighting his sportsmanship and respect for others. After his retirement, Jim Thome remained involved with baseball in various ways. He took on advisory roles with organizations like the Chicago White Sox, where he shared his wisdom with a new generation of players. Additionally, Thome frequently appeared at community and charitable events, using his platform to make a positive impact. Thome also became an occasional commentator, analyzing the game with the same passion and understanding he displayed as a player. His unique perspective on the game and his ability to explain complex strategies in simple terms made him a respected analyst. Jim Thome's legacy in baseball cannot be overstated. He is remembered as one of the greatest power hitters in history, but also as an example of how humility and hard work can lead to success. He redefined what it means to be a complete player, someone who not only contributes impressive numbers, but also elevates those around him. Whether through his contributions on the field or his impact off it, Thome remains a revered figure in the sports world. His journey is proof that true success comes not just from talent, but from character and passion for what you do. One of the most remarkable aspects of Jim Thome's career was his consistency over decades. While many players experience highs and lows in their performances, Thome maintained an impressive level of productivity season after season. His ability to stay relevant, even as the game evolved and new generations of players emerged, is a testament to his dedication and tireless work ethic. Thome knew how to adapt his game to the changes in the sport. He understood the adjustments needed to maintain his impact, from refining his approach at the plate to working with coaches to improve his performance. This adaptive mindset was essential to his longevity in the sport and is a valuable lesson for any athlete who wishes to remain competitive. In modern times, advanced statistics have become an essential tool for evaluating a player's impact. Even before this analytical revolution, Jim Thome already excelled in metrics like OPS, on-base plus slugging, which measures a player's offensive impact. Throughout his career, Thome consistently stood out in categories that showcased not only his power, but also his ability to get on base. With over 600 home runs and an impressive on-base percentage, OBP, he stands as one of the most effective players in terms of offensive production in MLB history. His ability to balance patience and power was a rare combination, solidifying his place among the greatest of all time. Despite his incredible career and the numerous records he broke, Jim Thome was never the type of player who sought the spotlight. He was famously humble, always putting his team and teammates above his individual achievements. This trait made him a beloved teammate and an example for the young players who watched him. Thome often attributed his success to those around him, coaches, teammates, and his family. This humility sets him apart, especially in a sport where ego can often become a hindrance. He demonstrated that it is possible to be one of the best without losing sight of what truly matters. Thome's relationship with fans was special. He had a unique connection with the people who supported him, from those who followed him from his early days in Cleveland to the new admirers he gained with other teams. Always approachable and willing to interact, Thome was known for taking time for autographs, photos, and brief chats with fans. Simple gestures, like waving to the crowd after a home run or thanking fans in interviews, created a lasting bond. Fans recognized that Thome played for the love of the game, and his authenticity resonated with everyone who watched him. Jim Thome's career is also a story of overcoming adversity. Though he achieved success, he faced challenges along the way. From early struggles in the minor leagues to the pressures of staying competitive at the sport's elite level, Thome never let obstacles define his path. His dedication to training, both physically and mentally, was key to overcoming these challenges. He proved that with resilience and focus, it is possible to reach seemingly unattainable goals. Jim Thome was not only a phenomenal player, he was and continues to be an example for future generations. From his work ethic to his impeccable conduct, he demonstrated that success in sports goes beyond talent. He taught young players that respect for the game, the team, and the opponents is as important as the statistics. For many, Thome is a role model, a reminder that greatness doesn't come just from numbers, but also from the way life is approached, both on and off the field. As we reflect on Jim Thome's career, it is impossible not to recognize the lasting impact he had on baseball. His presence in the Hall of Fame, his impressive achievements, and his captivating personality ensure that he will be remembered for generations. Thome is more than a legendary player. He is a living proof that effort, passion, and humility can create a legacy that transcends the sport. Baseball's gentle giant will always be celebrated as one of the greatest to ever play the game. Jim Thome transcended the role of a baseball player to become a cultural icon within the sport. His style of play, characterized by a combination of power, precision, and patience, influenced many athletes who followed him. He redefined what it means to be a power hitter in MLB, showing that patience at the plate and emotional control are as crucial as raw strength. Furthermore, Thome became synonymous with integrity. In an era when the sport faced challenges related to performance-enhancing substances, he remained an example of clean play. This reputation not only strengthened his connection with fans, but also highlighted his name as an emblem of fair play in the sport. Throughout his career, Jim Thome was present at historic moments in baseball. From his participation in decisive playoff games to his contributions to teams that had memorable campaigns, he always found ways to stand out. One such moment happened in 2007 when he hit his 500th home run in an emotional way, with a clutch hit that secured a victory for the Chicago White Sox in a crucial game. This kind of performance in high-pressure situations solidified his reputation as a player who shined when it mattered. In addition to his achievements on the field, Jim Thome dedicated time and energy to give back to the community. He was involved in countless charitable initiatives throughout his career and beyond, helping raise funds for causes ranging from medical research to support for underprivileged families. Thome was also known for visiting children's hospitals and schools, where he shared messages of hope and inspiration. He believed in the power of sports to unite people and always sought ways to use his platform for a positive impact. In the later years of his career, Jim Thome took on the role of mentor to younger players. He shared his vast experience and offered guidance not only on the game itself, but also on how to deal with the challenges that come with a professional athlete's career. Teammates often mentioned his willingness to help and his exemplary behavior as factors that made the work environment more positive. For Thome, passing on his knowledge and supporting the next generation of players was a responsibility he took seriously. One of the greatest honors a player can receive is the respect of their peers. For Jim Thome, this came in abundance. He was widely respected by other players and coaches who admired his work ethic and approach to the game. Many of his contemporaries highlighted not only his skills at the plate, but also his ability to lead by example. While Jim Thome's statistics are impressive, it is the stories about him that capture the true essence of his impact. Fans and players often remember his simple acts of kindness and his approachable nature. He was the kind of player who not only accumulated home runs, but also built connections that transcended the barriers of sport. As time passes, Jim Thome's legacy continues to grow. He is now an inspiration to those who aspire to leave their mark on MLB and beyond. Whether through his historic accomplishments, his dedication to the community, or his humility, Thome remains an eternal example of what can be achieved when passion and hard work come together. For baseball fans, Jim Thome is not just a name in the Hall of Fame. He is a reminder of what makes the sport special: the ability to create unforgettable memories, inspire others, and leave a mark that will last forever. Even after his retirement, Jim Thome remained active in the baseball world, taking on a role as an ambassador for the sport. He frequently appears at MLB events, whether as a special commentator, team advisor, or official representative in community initiatives. His presence continues to inspire fans and players, and his voice is one of the most respected when it comes to analysis and opinions on the game. Additionally, Thome is often invited to participate in special ceremonies, such as player number retirements, tributes, and historical celebrations. His connection with the Cleveland Indians, now Cleveland Guardians, is particularly strong, as the franchise often honors him as one of its greatest legends. As a player who grew up in an era of transition in baseball, Thome witnessed the sport evolve in terms of strategies and technologies. Today, he uses that experience to help shape the future of the game. Whether by participating in clinics for young players or offering feedback on minor league development, Thome has been an active force in shaping the next generation of stars. His work in coaching as a technical consultant also reflects his desire to share his deep understanding of the game. He is especially dedicated to helping players understand the mindset needed to achieve and maintain success in MLB, something he mastered throughout his career. Jim Thome's induction into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2018 was not only a celebration of his accomplishments, but also a milestone for recognizing his historical significance in the sport. Since then, he has played an active role in Hall of Fame events, participating in panels, tributes, and annual celebrations. In addition to representing the values of baseball, Thome uses this platform to highlight the importance of preserving the sport's history. He frequently emphasizes how the great players of the past inspired him, and how it is his mission to ensure that future generations have the same respect for the legends that came before. Off the field, Jim Thome is a dedicated family man. He frequently talks about the role his wife and children played in his life, highlighting how their support was crucial to his success. Even during the most intense moments of his career, Thome always made it a point to put his family first. Today, he is dedicated to passing on the values he learned throughout his journey. Whether coaching his children in sports or simply sharing stories of his career with friends and family, Thome remains an inspiring figure in his personal life. While many players retire and leave the spotlight, Jim Thome remains relevant in the baseball world. He is frequently cited in discussions about the greatest power hitters in history, and his work ethic continues to be used as an example for athletes of all ages. Moreover, his approach to the sport, rooted in passion and authenticity, serves as a standard by which other players are measured. Thome never played for the spotlight, but for the love of the game, and that is something that resonates deeply with fans of all generations. Jim Thome is not just a baseball legend, but an example of how the sport can impact lives in profound and lasting ways. His journey, from the fields of Peoria to the grandest stages of MLB, is a story of determination, humility, and excellence. As the years go by, Thome's legacy continues to inspire. Whether through his historic achievements, his impact on the community, or his example of integrity, he will forever remain one of baseball's greatest icons. Jim Thome not only left a lasting impact on baseball, but also plays a key role as a mentor to new talents. Many players who arrived at MLB after his retirement cite Thome as an inspiration, both for his skills on the field and his conduct off it. He frequently participates in events aimed at young athletes, sharing his experiences and valuable lessons. Thome emphasizes the importance of maintaining a positive mindset, learning from challenges, and never losing passion for the sport. His humble and approachable demeanor makes him an admired figure, and his words of encouragement have helped countless players navigate the challenges of a professional baseball career. In a sport often marked by intense rivalries and moments of tension, Jim Thome always maintained an exemplary level of sportsmanship. He was known for respecting his opponents, regardless of the outcome, and for valuing team spirit above all else. These values were essential to his longevity in the sport and the respect he earned from his peers. Thome often mentions that baseball is a game that teaches important lessons about life, resilience, and teamwork. He believes that being a good teammate is just as important as being a good player, and this philosophy is something he strives to pass on to the next generation. Jim Thome's story is a powerful reminder that success in sports, just like in life, does not come only from moments of glory, but also from consistency, hard work, and humility. Throughout his career, Thome proved that being a great athlete goes beyond numbers. He showed that to become a legend, one must build a solid trajectory with daily dedication, even in the face of obstacles. His ability to maintain a high level of performance over decades, adapting to the changes in baseball, demonstrates that excellence comes from the combination of talent and continuous effort. Moreover, Thome exemplified what it means to be a true leader, both on and off the field. His work ethic, respect for teammates and the sports community, made him a figure admired by all. He not only accumulated individual accomplishments, but also helped build a culture of respect and collaboration, something essential in any team. In the competitive world of baseball, his humble and generous approach toward other players shows that a true athlete's legacy is not only in their victories, but also in how they inspire others to reach their own potential. Jim Thome's journey also teaches us the importance of persevering even when challenges seem insurmountable. As with any great success story, there were no shortcuts for Thome. He faced obstacles, team changes, and even personal challenges, but he never let those difficulties define his future. His persistence in the face of adversity is a valuable lesson for all, showing us that in any area of life, the key to success lies in the determination to keep moving forward, even when circumstances are unfavorable. Thome's story reminds us that the process is just as important as the final result, and that every step taken is a building block for something greater. Finally, reflecting on Jim Thome's career leads us to question what it truly means to be a legend. While many measure success by numbers and records, true greatness lies in how the athlete transforms the sport and those around them. Thome's story is a testament to the fact that, In addition to becoming an icon in baseball, he was able to create a lasting impact on those who had the privilege of following his career. His journey, marked by passion, respect, and perseverance, continues to inspire both aspiring young athletes and those chasing their own dreams, demonstrating that a true legend is one who transcends the boundaries of the playing field. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating content, and hit the bell for notifications. And don't forget to leave your comment. As time passes and new generations of players emerge, Jim Thome's story continues to inspire. He is a reminder that in baseball and in life, the greatest triumphs are those that combine skill, effort, and heart. His career is a testament to excellence, resilience, and love for the game, leaving a legacy that will be celebrated for many years. Jim Thome's journey is a celebration of what makes baseball special. From his individual achievements to his collective impact, he exemplifies the best of the sport. For fans and players alike, his story is a reminder that true success comes not only from the numbers achieved, but from the passion and dedication shown along the way. Jim Thome, a legend who transcends generations, will continue to be remembered as an eternal icon of baseball. Until the next journey, dear baseball lovers,